Okay, so how to boost your testosterone and eat for it, and why it's important, and some supplementation. So let's get into it. Now optimizing your testosterone consumption is a powerful strategy for men on a weight loss journey or those dealing with low testosterone, often associated with a higher amount of body fat. Fun fact, the reason we have giant tits when we're obese is because we have more estrogen in our body than testosterone. Okay. Now, it's obviously critical and crucial hormone in the male body as it affects muscle growth, fast distribution, overall energy levels, as well as like depression. That's a big one as well. So let's break this down. What testosterone boosting foods are there and how do they benefit you? Okay. Now, why focus on test boosting foods? It's going to improve your muscle mass. It's going to enhance fat loss. That's a bit of a messy one, and then increase your energy and stamina, right? Now, how to implement testosterone boosting foods. So what are there to choose from? So fatty fish, omega-3s like salmon, mackerel, sardines, leafy greens like spinach, Swiss chard. They're high in magnesium, and that's a mineral linked to higher testosterone levels. Pomegranate's a big one, as well as kiwi is another one. That also improves your mood. Eggs is one of the most notorious one for testosterone, but that's also just because it has a huge range of nutrients. And then extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or just avocado in general. Also grapefruit is another one that's pretty up there. So now supporting weight loss and testosterone levels. So you obviously want to do regular exercise. You obviously would want to manage your stress. So high stress leads to elevated cortisol levels, and that could obviously affect your testosterone. Things to do: practice meditation, adequate sleep. For more information about sleep and mindfulness, check out those modules. Here's a big one: limit your alcohol and refined carbs, and also trans fats. So obviously drinking a lot of alcohol, that's just not good in general. And refined carbs will lead to weight gain and reduced testosterone level because that has to do with a lot of like added sugars and shit like that. And trans fat, same thing. You will only find trans fat and refined carbs in crappy shit. If you eat single food ingredients, like steak is a steak, chicken is a chicken, right? Everything will get a lot better. Now, let's understand the link between body fat and low testosterone. Excess body fat, especially visceral fat around the abdomen, can lead to lower testosterone levels. This is because the fat tissue contains a word that I don't know how to pronounce, and that's an enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen, like I mentioned at the beginning of this, reducing overall test levels. So this creates this challenging cycle of low testosterone leading to increased body fat, which then further lowers testosterone. It's a never-ending cycle. It's not good for a guy, right? Now, breaking this cycle involves a combination of test-boosting nutrition, regular physical activity, and lifestyle adjustments aimed at reducing stress and improving sleep. By focusing on nutrient-dense, whole, single-food ingredient foods and incorporating strength training into your life, you will enhance your body's natural test production. I also wanted to quickly go over some supplement overview. Now, I'm not a doctor, however, I'm pretty knowledgeable, and not taking any of these, except for aspartic acid, let's get rid of that. Any of these will not negatively impact you, okay? So there's no magic pill to increase your testosterone. Well, there is. It's called Test. You inject it with a needle, or you can go on something called TRT, testosterone replacement therapy. That's a whole story for another day. For any of you watching this, if you've spent longer than a year and you have not had a blood test, please go get one and check for your T3, your T4, your thyroid. Just overall some good stuff to check, especially as males. So the first one would be vitamin D. It's literally a hormone in your body, right? And it's crucial for maintaining optimal testosterone levels. Studies suggest a correlation between higher vitamin D levels and increased testosterone. If you don't get enough sun exposure, consider taking vitamin D. How much? Minimum 5,000 IU. Okay. Number 2 would be zinc. Zinc also helps with reducing cramping, but it plays a vital role in testosterone production. It has been linked to low testosterone levels if you're deficient in it, so you can also increase your zinc intake through meat and fish and nuts because those are all high in protein, and if you don't have a lot of protein, that also leads to low testosterone, low depression. Magnesium, another essential mineral that helps with test production. It's in foods like leafy vegetables, nuts, and seeds, but supplementation can be also beneficial, not just because of testosterone, but for other benefits as well. Omega-3s, it's the same thing with everything we just mentioned with zinc and magnesium. You can find that in fish, right? Or you can just supplement with it, because personally I don't like a lot of fatty fish. And then lastly, ashwagandha. Now typically I recommend this, and you'll get more information about all of these in the supplement panel breakdown. But I recommend ashwagandha for more as a stress reducing and anxiety. There has been studies to show that it increased testosterone levels. But I think it also has to do with the fact that it's lowering your anxiety and your stress, which then increases your testosterone. But supplementation can and will support some testosterone increases, but nothing beats a balanced diet, regular, consistent exercise, and effective sleep. That's the biggest one. Okay, so for anything regarding sleep, check that module out. And then if you would like more information about the supplements, check that module out. But this is everything about testosterone for the most part on a very baseline level. If you have any questions, let me know.